Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed Moon Knight. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you watch it. It's fantastic, and I think it's one of my favorite MCU shows to date. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Moon Knight. We're here to do our review on Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which we saw on Thursday. So, as usual, we're going to split it into four parts. So, our spoiler-free review, the spoiler review, mid-credit, and then the post-credit. So, make sure to press the like button if you like this video and subscribe, which we really appreciate if you do. And share this review or our channel in general to your friends and family. So let's just get straight into our review, starting with the spoiler-free section. So for me, I found the movie really good. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was amazing. The visuals were really nice. They were really good and they add to it. The soundtrack was really good, which also adds to it. But then also just the characters themselves. So Doctor Strange. I mean, it's a Doctor Strange movie. Wanda and America Chavez. I mean, they were all really good. And also, I can't believe I forgot Wong as well. Wong was really good. I'm glad we got to see a bit more of Wong. There's always like, you could see it a bit more, But yeah, saying that there are a few things that I would have liked to have seen more of, but I think overall it was a really good movie. And just one more thing, like if anybody's worried about the horror element of it, because I sort of was, because I'm not a massive horror fan, which Grace can vouch for me because,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't like horror. I don't like horror. But there was a few jump scares and that was it. I mean, there was a few distressing scenes, but I wouldn't describe them as horror, scary sort of thingy. I mean, of course, for little kids, they would be, but I think there's like a PG-13 or something rating. So, yeah, overall, really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I agree with everything. So like the whole magic, the visual effects are outstanding. Once again, it's amazing. You could just see in the trailer how everything you see is just so brilliantly designed, and the characters I really like. I'm so glad we get to see American Chavez because yeah, she's meant to be a very cool character in the comics. So it was great to see her coming on screen for the first time. And yeah, Scarlet Witch was amazing as well. And we get to see different multiverse. So how cool was it? It was so brilliant, and yeah, I just loved it. Yeah, and Emily's right. There's a bit of like jump scare and a little bit of creepiness, but what film isn't? So yeah,
Maybe a
but
romantic comedy, though. I don't think I've ever got scared of a romantic comedy.
I mean, like for every Marvel
Oh,
film.
okay, Marvel movie. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, it's still great. It's great. Just watch it. It's amazing. Yeah, and I wouldn't get distracted by some of the views if they say it's too messy. Because to me, as watching the whole Marvel franchise, I don't think it was too messy. I think it was a little straightforward. I mean, it was like wobbly, but it was. I mean, you can understand clearly what was happening.
Yeah. Do you think perhaps you need like the MCU background? Like you have to have watched like certain projects before watching Doctor Strange in the Multiverse?
I think so. Yeah, I think
yeah.
better to recap a few specific some other Marvel films than watch the film. But definitely
all the films with the characters in it. Definitely all the ones with Doctor Strange and Wanda.
Doctor Strange, yeah.
So now to our favorite part, the spoilers part. So I guess the main thing that we're probably going to talk about is the Illuminati, because I mean it's it was just such a cool scene. So it's very short, which I would have liked to have seen more of. I think there definitely was room for development in that, and could have increased the runtime a little bit more. But at the same time, I sort of get why they couldn't. But yeah, I thought maybe we're just going to go through each of the members and discuss like what we wanted or what happened, or like, are we happy, are we not, that sort of thing. So I thought we'd start off with Black Bolt. Now, I was quite happy that he was there. I was really excited. I really do like Black Bolt. I think he's such a cool character, like his story and everything, just from seeing it from the Inhumans, which sort of sucked, but it was sort of cool just seeing, the characters themselves. So I was happy he came back. Came back, yeah. What, what I'm not happy about though, I know there was one more thing I was happy about. I was happy that he actually used his power, even though it was to destroy Doctor Strange. That's not good, but it was actually pretty cool seeing that. So that was cool. What I'm not happy about is that he literally just died, like that.
Oh, yeah.
That sucked.
Oh god, the way he died though is just but it were brutal deaths.
Yeah, like it's sort of. Oh yeah, I mean, what do you do if you find out you've lost your voice? Then what do you do?
No, he still had
just...
his voice. He just lost his mouth. So.
Oh yeah. Sorry, not voice. Sorry, mouth. Yeah. But yeah, that was a little annoying. That I would have liked to have seen him try to fight Wanda, but maybe just him, like, using his voice, his power, that would have like stopped Wanda. I don't think it would have killed her, but perhaps it would have stopped her. But because someone told Wanda that,
yeah,
Black Bolt's voice is really powerful, she was like, what mouth?
oh god, yeah, was not expecting that.
You're so stupid. But yeah, what did you think about Black Bolt, Grace?
Well, first of all, I love that we got to see the costume from the comics, because I thought, I mean, it was exactly the same thing. So it was really exciting. And I do agree. I wish we'd seen more scenes of him, like him fighting or uses powers more. And because we didn't because in the TV show, we get to see his character, the Philip, and see as though, even though he doesn't speak, we see like his emotions on his face or through his actions. And for this, I get it. It's not all about him or the other members. It's all about Doctor Strange. But it's a shame that it was short. But it was really great seeing him though. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it was still like really amazing to see Black Bolt again, and the same actor as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think if they do something with the Inhumans, I think they can just bring in the cast from the actual show, because I don't think it was their fault. I think it's more of like a budget sort of writer sort of direction sort of problem.
Yeah.
So,
I think they're gonna bring them for like Miss Marvel, because she's somehow Inhuman, so we might see a connection there.
Yeah, definitely. I think one of the episodes has got Black Bolt in the title as well. So okay, so the next character is Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, played by John Krasinski. Need I say more? I mean, the amount of fan art, the amount of people that really want him to be Mr. Fantastic and Emily Blunt to be
Invisible
Susan.
Woman.
Yeah, Invisible Woman. Like, so yeah, that happened. Again, I wish there was a bit more of a fight scene. He definitely had more to say, but I mean, Black Bolt couldn't really say a lot, so that's why. But he definitely had quite a bit to say during the movie, so that was good. But oh my god. I don't know what else to say. Oh my god. I just wish she hadn't killed him off so quickly. God.
I know. It's oh god. But the fact is, like, when we saw him teleported in the room, I think everybody was literally on their feet shouting, because
everyone is shouting. It's so loud.
Because I thought it was going to be a rumor, to be honest. And the fact that he was literally there was it was, oh god, my heart literally beat out my chest. It was it was great seeing it. And we're definitely going to see him again in Fantastic Four and Emily Blunt. So dreams come true.
I was just thinking, do you wish it was the original actor from the early Fantastic Four movies? Because I sort of wished it was him. Like that would have been really cool if that was him.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great to see him again, like the actor, and would make sense. But I think in order for the new Fantastic Four to come around, I think they need to present what was coming. So like
That is if this guy is gonna be our Mr. Fantastic, because there's a lot of rumors that there's a few other people. I can't remember
don't
who.
jinx it, don't jinx it.
I'm not jinxing it. They've already done this. They've already planned it. I'm sure it's already written their holy Bible and everything. This guy will play Mr. Fantastic. This guy will play Doctor Doom. But yeah, so I wish. So I went off track there. But I wish there was a bit more of a fight scene with her. I can understand why they couldn't have Black Bolt, but they definitely could have had Mr. Fantastic. Like, what could have Mr. You know? But yeah, we'll move on to Captain Carter, who we sort of knew was coming because the trailer, not the trailer, one of the TV spots ruined it, which I think they should have kept that a secret. I think that would have been much more cooler.
But it was also revealed in one of the posters, I think.
Yeah, the shield.
Yeah.
But we still didn't really know. Like, I mean, people said they saw. Oh wait, we're not gonna get into that other part. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, we got a fight scene with her, which was awesome, which is what we needed from all of the characters. Her death. Grace, do you want to talk about her death?
Oh God. So she did throw a shield at Wanda and Wanda threw it back. And she split in half. Oh, that was awful.
I'm glad they didn't show us what was happening down below. They just showed us her face, because that would have been a bit.
I was expecting them to lower down and her body slipping off. Just that was a brutal death.
Yeah, I mean, to die by your own shield.
Oh yeah. God, I was expecting her to catch it or something, but I guess
I think she was just too much in shock.
Oh, but
so tired.
Even though with her death, I was actually really pleased to see her again. Like, because we all knew her from the What If stories. So yeah, I mean, it was great to see her in real life too. And I always wondered, like, if if somehow Steve Rogers came with Doctor Strange into the multiverse, I wonder how his reaction would be to see Peggy as the new kind of Captain Carter. So
I think he'd be really happy for her.
I think he would, like, because it's you just always wondered how would other characters react if they see them here now.
Maybe that might be What If season 2, one of the episodes, because we know she's coming in. Captain Carter's coming back. So maybe that's one of the episodes. What if Steve found out? Steve's from 616 universe. So the next one is Captain Marvel, who we're familiar with, but it's not Carol Danvers. It's Maria Rambeau. That was cool. We got a cool fight scene. Her death again was, I mean, they brutally murdered everybody.
Oh God, Wanda is sick. I think she's been watching too much horror movies and just thought, I'm gonna do this brutal death to this character and all that.
Yeah, so she tried to stop Wanda, but then she fell, and then Wanda pulled this huge statue over her, and all we saw was her arm trying to come up, but then like lifeless. So
so I was going to say, it does answer like a question, like who will win in a fight, Captain Marvel or Wanda? And I think we both know the answer now. Like,
but maybe this Captain Marvel was a bit different to that Captain Marvel.
Maybe, but I mean, we all watch it in the scene. But what were you going to say?
I was going to say, what do you think about Maria Rambeau becoming Captain Marvel in their universe? What do you think?
I think it's great. I mean, it doesn't always have to be Carol, so it's always good to like have different characters trying out for like different like positions.
Yeah. Okay, so next, Mordo, which I think we all sort of knew, but in this universe, he's Sorcerer Supreme. Yeah, I mean, we saw enough of him. My only thing was, it seemed like as if he couldn't use magic. Like when he was fighting against Doctor Strange, I couldn't understand like why he couldn't use magic. Because he just fought with him like physically, but he didn't like do anything.
Maybe he lied. Maybe he wasn't the Sorcerer Supreme. Maybe.
Maybe it was bad Mordo. But
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
I just think we all kind of knew he was going to be a bad guy in the scene because although he acted friendly at the start,
Oh
you
yeah.
just knew he. I mean, I did kind of feel for him, like I felt for him actually acting as a good friend, but yeah, yeah, he was not a good man.
Right, and our last member, which was teased like very early on. I think what was it? Was it the teaser trailer? Or was it just the
Mhm.
actual trailer? But one of them, Professor X. He came back. He came back. And he died. Spoiler.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, that was tragic as well.
Yeah, because we all knew Professor X through the X-Men and we loved him through the films. He was such a good, he was like a very he's a father figure and he was a really generous man in the film. And but it was just a sign again, like he died again. It was it really hot. I just think, poor man, not again. That
I
guy's
mean,
been
and she twisted his neck. Ah,
oh
the way he felt. Oh my god. Yeah. But
yeah.
yeah, that was all of the members of the Illuminati.
Mm.
So yeah, it was a good scene. It was definitely really cool to see them. I think would have liked to have seen more of it, definitely. So I just want to talk about America Chavez for a little bit because I thought we would probably only see her for a little bit of the film, but she's actually like one of the main characters in the film. I mean, she's actually what caused the whole film to sort of happen, if that makes sense. So yeah, and it's really exciting to see like what's going to happen next with her. So when we're going to see her next, like how's her powers going to develop and everything. But
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
and oh, sorry, go on.
And that I was gonna say, I really fell for the character because she's everything in the comics. She looked cool. She was amazing. The actress did a brilliant job, by the
Mhm.
way. And yeah, I like the fact that they kept her powers like because every time she creates a portal, it comes forms like a star shape, and I thought, oh, that is so cool.
It was
And
really cool to see. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I am really excited to see her how she's going to develop with her powers because I think in the comics she can fly and she's also got super strength. So we might we might see her flying with Captain Marvel someday. And
We saw the super strength sort of teased.
oh yeah, and
So yeah.
yeah, my question is like how did she get her powers in the first place? Because I mean, we all knew she grew up with her mums, like in a normal planet like us. But wonder how did it started? Like, did someone gave her power liquid or something, or maybe she experimented, or maybe she was just born with it? I mean, I'm not sure. I know they're gonna change it a little bit from the comics, but I'm really excited to see how her character goes in the whole MCU franchise.
So another thing I just want to say, because I always feel like I always talk about fight scenes, and there was there was definitely this was action packed. It was packed with fight scenes. So if you want to see, I mean, you see so many different fights. You see
Mm.
Kamatage versus Wanda. You see Wanda versus Strange, Wong, and America Chavez. You see Wanda and the Illuminati. I mean, there's so many fight scenes.
There's a lot.
So there's definitely a lot to see.
Mm. I have to admit, one of my favorite fight scenes is when Doctor Strange versus the Sinister Strange, but they use like somehow they use a magic but it matches with like the music in the background with like music lyrics, not lyrics, notes
Notes.
coming out, and it matches with the background. I thought that was genius, to be honest. Like we got light music with Doctor Strange, and then we got like kind of like dark, sinister music with the sinister. I mean, it was quite clever, actually. I don't know who came up with that, but that was a really clever idea to do that.
The Battle of the Notes. Oh, I just couldn't help myself and say that. So I guess we got to talk about Doctor Strange's eye. And I'm not talking about his normal two eyes. I'm talking about that freaky little eye in the middle of his forehead.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. so many theories coming out. So I'm not sure. It was either the Sinister Strange came back to life and somehow was daydreaming into our Strange, or maybe he somehow developed some magic from the Dark Hold book and develop an eye. Because I did a little research, and apparently the eye is meant to give you the ability to see truth, like see through disguises or illusions. So
Yeah,
I mean,
oh, sorry.
I mean, I was going to
Yeah.
say it does sound like a cool power. Just be ashamed that you have to walk around with a middle eye in your forehead.
Maybe over time he could magic something up and it doesn't look too weird. Yeah. So I think it was definitely a result of using the Darkhold. I think that's what happened. In the comics, he like calls it his mystic eye, and actually it's supposed to be the eye of Agamotto, which in our universe that there is no time stone because it's gone. So they're definitely doing a spin, and if Grace is like what Grace said was right, that'd be really cool. I think. So yeah, I guess another thing we've got to talk about is Wanda.
Oh yeah,
Or
God.
should I say Scarlet Witch, because she really wasn't Wanda until the end. She was Scarlet Witch for most of that movie. She was scary. She wouldn't stop. We'd never seen Wanda like this. I mean, we saw her in WandaVision, but even then it wasn't like mad Wanda.
Oh yeah, that. Oh gosh, she was on a bloodthirsty mission to get her kids back. I mean, oh, I mean, I do understand. She was in a lot of grief during the time. She lost everything, and I understand she was sort of possessed by the dark magic in the book. But I mean, what she did was unforgivable, really. I mean, and she was going to kill a kid to get what she wants. So yeah, sorry for all fans of Wanda, but she's on the villain side now. She's turned to the dark side.
Yeah. But then at the end, we see Wanda actually come through. She actually destroys the birthplace of the Darkhold, and she destroys all the Darkholds in all of the universes. But is she dead? I mean, there's no way they're killing her off that soon. A and B. I mean, we've heard that Elizabeth Olsen has signed on to do more projects, and I think I heard something about like a solo Scarlet Witch movie. So it definitely makes sense having a solo Scarlet Witch movie at this point because there's so much of Wanda that we still need to discover, and Vision as well. So yeah. The last thing I want to just think about, well, I don't know. Because the end of Doctor Strange, we go back to Doctor Strange, we've got our evil Mordo. And I always thought we would see that evil Mordo again. Like in this one, we didn't see our evil Mordo. We saw another universe's evil Mordo. But it's definitely like as if like where is he at? I mean, I guess I get why they couldn't include him because that would have been just a bit too much. But I definitely was sort of expecting him to pop up, at least in a credit, which we are going to get into the credits next. So we're going to move on to our mid-credit scene. So just a recap. So Doctor Strange is walking and a woman comes up to him who's Clea, played by Charlize Theron, who says, "You cause an incursion," which is when universes combine with each other, leading them to collapse. And we're going to fix it. And she opens up a path, little space portal sort of thingy, to the dark dimension. So yeah, I mean, it was a really short credit scene. There wasn't a lot. We just got introduced to Clea and a bit about her, sort of, but not really. Like you have to know a bit about her to know actually what's going on. So in the comics, she's supposed to be like the love interest of Doctor Strange and then becomes the wife. So him and Christine never really actually become a proper thing, which is quite sad because I quite like him with Christine. But yeah, and she's also the niece of Dormammu. So yeah, and in the comics, she's the sorcerer supreme of the dark dimension. So she's definitely a very powerful character. So there's a lot to Clea that we want, that that would be great to discover, which is probably setting up that third film. I mean, they did say Doctor Strange will return. I don't know if there's any films in the meantime he'll probably credit in or something, but definitely Doctor Strange 3 I think is happening because they introduced Clea. Be a bit of a waste if they didn't.
Yeah, I was wondering when this character might show up. I thought she was going to come up like in the end of the film or maybe somewhere midway, like as a cameo or something. But yeah, it's great to see like this new character because I've never heard of her before. So it's quite interesting where she's going to lead Doctor Strange in the future. So yeah, and by the way, she looks really cool. And
Oh yeah,
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 like
her
the
costume
way
is
she dressed, the costume
it looks
is
really cool. It kind of reminds me of like a fairy sort of thing. I don't know. I associate purple with fairies. I don't know why, but she's sort of like that. And and Charlize Theron is really cool. Like she's a really good actress. Like I remember, what was it, Atomic Blonde? She's in that, and The Huntsman. Even though it's not.
Oh yeah,
film, she is
this.
such a good character. She scares me. Like so, yeah, definitely a perfect actress to play sort of a bit more of a darker
Yeah.
character.
But I think it's nice because we know, like, because we knew that Doctor Strange was in love with Christine, and I feel like he gave up a lot of things to make her happy, and I thought that was really really sweet. Because yeah, but now we know if there's someone who's gonna be another love interest for him, I feel quite relieved to know that he's not gonna be alone. Hopefully, like he's gonna find someone. So yeah, exciting.
Right, and then the post-credit scene, which is the owner of Pizza Popper. You've got to have watched the film because Strange cast a spell on him. So he suddenly, like, the spell stops, like it's finished. And so it's been 3 weeks, and he laughs hysterically and then says it's over. And it's a little joke for us, just saying that his hitting himself is over, but also
The film's
the
over.
movie's over.
Yeah,
The amount of
funny.
sighs I heard, the amount of I mean,
Yeah.
I was really expecting to see like Deadpool or even maybe Agatha, but it was definitely a funny scene. So
Yeah, I
definitely
was
cool.
expecting another cameo or something like X-Men or Fantastic Four or anything really.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a clever joke.
yeah. I definitely want to see, because we heard that there was a lot of reshoots. So I definitely want to know like what exactly they what exact changes they made. But we're never going to find out because they're probably saving that for something else. But it would be interesting to hear like maybe perhaps some of the stuff that we did think was going to be, like, we thought Tobey Maguire was going to be in it as Spider-Man. We saw Tom Cruise.
Yeah, as Iron Man. I mean, what happened to that?
How there was no way that wasn't part of the film. I think they removed it for some reason, probably because they thought it'd be a bit too much or something. But yeah,
Still, I mean, it will be still great to see these characters again.
yeah.
Or actors. Hey guys, so thank you so much for watching our review. Please check out our other videos on our channel, and please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to keep up to date with our other videos. And please leave a comment down below on your thoughts and theories on the film. And check out our social account on our Twitter and Instagram for our updates. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.